Hello Cancer, welcome to my channel and thank you for taking the time to watch this video. I would also like to welcome Spirit into this reading and say thank you for the messages we are about to receive. This is a weekly reading for Cancer from the 17th to the 23rd of December 2018. Please don't forget to watch your moon and rising sign for a more complete picture. I put the decks that I'm using in the description box and I put in links to Amazon and eBay, so click on these links to buy these decks. And don't forget to watch my deck walkthrough series. You will find that interesting. If you want a personal reading, I put my email and my website details in the description box. So please send me an email. And I also will be putting out the 2019 spreads for general work and love readings next week. I'll be putting them into playlists and links to these playlists at the end of the general read videos. So please go watch these videos. And don't forget to like, share, subscribe, leave me some comments if these messages resonate with you. So I'm starting off with the general energy read, and then I will do the general tarot read for you afterwards. So the first card is the Fly, which says you might be going through a period of depression or a period of ill health at the moment. So this is the winter season and usually is the time of coughs and colds. Maybe you're just feeling a little bit low in energy at the moment. You've got the finger over here which says a warning you of a problem either now or in the near future. So some kind of challenge coming up for you. And you've got the mice over here which says some discord amongst family or friends. So, going through a period where, the energies are a bit unstable at the moment. So you've got in the past the Sun, which was happiness and well-being that you experienced. And there were some problems that you managed to get sorted out. And that happened in the past. Now going into the future, you've got a great passion. So maybe you've discovered something that you really love doing. And you've got the Jug over here, so light-hearted, carefree time. So this period that you're going through of feeling a bit low is just temporary energy, and that will soon sort itself out because you're going to take on something that you really like doing, and it's going to make you feel very light-hearted and carefree. So that coming up for you in the future. I have shuffled this deck. I'm just going to draw some cards from it. So the main energies of the cards are the Star, and you are getting a lot of, you will be getting a lot of guidance and getting, your emotions back in check again. You've learned a lot of lessons as well, and you're trying to apply that to your life. So this is a card of finding inspiration, finding guidance, being a leader at what you do, standing up and, maybe readdressing your spirituality as well with the Star. But it's also, it's a really nice, peaceful card to get. And, it shows you getting back that balance and that spiritual peace that you've been searching for. So you've got the Wheel over here, and it's crossed by the Queen of Cups. Now, the Queen of Cups is your card, and it shows that the Wheel of Fortune coming in over here, you're now starting to see things for what they are. You can see a lot of people's masks are coming off over here. So this things are changing. The events are changing, or things are starting to move. And a lot of, all the people that were deceptive, that information is now coming to light. You are now seeing them for exactly who they are. Your eyes are no more covered, if you like. So a lot of insights are coming in. And, Cancer is a very, very intuitive sign. So you are now being able to see them for who they are and, whether they are really supportive of you or not. You've got this little girl clapping hands over here. So it's a very, very exciting period that you're going to be moving into. And, you're going to get a lot of acclaim. A lot of people are going to recognize you for the good that you do. And they're going to be very, very supportive of you as well. Now, the Queen of Cups is crossing it, so you are feeling a little bit lonely, a little bit down. Maybe you feel like you're overspending money, but you are getting on top of your problems over here because she's standing on this dragon. So you are sorting things out. Maybe you went through a period of bad luck, because you can see there's an arrow going through this gold bucket over here. So there was a period of bad luck and maybe some loss, but you're getting over it. You're starting to recover from it. You might be overspending a little bit, too much going out, and you need to curb that spending as well. But for the most part, the cycle is coming to an end with this last phase of the moon over here, and you are getting back, or maybe your intuition, and getting back on top of things. So you are starting to recover from whatever losses you've had. So in the past year, you may have met somebody who is very, very supportive of you. Maybe you've been going out and having a lot of socializing with a lot of friends, but you seem to be maybe you're going out a lot, and getting rid of all those problems. I hope this card is also a card that shows drinking a lot, so maybe consuming too much of alcohol in the last year to try and sort your problems, or run away or escape from your problems. But this also could be just socializing quite a bit in this past year. Now, you've got the High Priestess in the last few months over here, so you're waiting for something to come in, some news to come in. Maybe you want to start a new study or new project. So in the last 3 months, waiting for things to change, really, waiting for the cycles to change, hoping that things change, really, with High Priestess. Maybe all the information that you need has not been revealed to you, and that's why you're sitting and waiting for things to happen. You're not really being very proactive. You're not really going out there and changing the world, but you're waiting for this new cycle to start. You can see the moon is in its new phase over there, and she's sitting over here, and maybe spending a lot of time by yourself as well while you're doing this waiting. And also, you can see she's looking at the past a lot. So you might well be reviewing what had happened to you, and trying to shed some light of, or make sense of what had happened to you in the past. So on your mind, you might be thinking of doing some traveling around the world, maybe going and seeing people, maybe, just getting out there. You're trying to make a decision about what to do next. Maybe you want to even end the job that you're doing and do something that is puts you more in contact with a lot of people, or a lot more foreign people that you can learn different things from. So you're trying to make a decision about what to do next. You've got all these pathways over here and a lot of options, and you might be considering a lot of different options at the moment. And some of them involve traveling and meeting people from other countries. So you've got the 10 of Wands over here, so you're coming to an end of a cycle of really difficult responsibilities and burdens, and maybe a difficult work cycle where you had to be in charge of a lot of people that were not getting along, and you had to sort out all these problems. It seems like, there was a lot of burdens, and you just want to just walk away. You can see this person on stilts trying to just walk away from the whole situation. So it looks like you will try and sort everything out, sort the problems out, but if it is not working out, it looks like you're just going to abandon it and move on, starting it down to the fact that it's not working out, and you want to go and do something different. So the work that you might be doing might be giving you a lot of responsibilities. Maybe you're not getting paid well for it, and you're deciding to just leave it and walk away. And it looks like you might be doing that. And this is probably what the World card is as well, ending that kind of job and moving on to something different. So going into the future, you've got what's happening with you. You've got the Sun card over here. So you're trying to overcome some obstacles and barriers. Maybe you've met somebody as well, and you want to start a new relationship with this person, or you're in a relationship with this person. You'll work really well together. This gives you a lot of happiness and joy, and you're really connected. The Sun card also talks about a lot of clarity. This person has brought a lot of clarity into your life. Maybe they're making you understand why things have happened. And also with the Sun card, any kind of obstacles or barriers, you overcome them. So you're in that phase right now where maybe you found somebody that you get along very, very well with. They make you feel very childlike again. And maybe you're reconnected with somebody from your past as well. And they're bringing a lot of light and clarity into your life right now. Or they will be, if that's not if you haven't met them yet, then you might reconcile with somebody from that past, somebody from childhood, and be able to express yourself more. Because if you're feeling this lonely at the moment with this Queen of Cups, it looks like you haven't quite met that person yet, but that is going to be coming in for you. So what's happening around you? You're still very focused on your work with this Three of Wands, and you're working in a team, and you're working very hard to get things done. So you're trying to finish a project over here, but working with a lot of people, collaborating with a lot of people. So what's on your hopes and fears? You've got the Nine of Swords. It looks like, you just want to get away from whatever problems you had. It still had an impact on you. So the swords are embedded in the ground over here. So it's caused really deep hurts or deep problems. There was a lot of anxiety, a lot of stress. You haven't quite recovered from whatever is happening, and you're hoping to recover from it and get some stability. You feel like your life went up in flames, and you're trying to get, recover from it. These wounds are very, very deep, and it's going to take a little while to heal. So going into the future, you've got the Knight of Cups over here, and the Four of Swords, and the Five of Swords. So with the Knight of Cups, it's generally the card associated with Cancer, and you have decided to just abandon everything and move on. It looks like, you will move on from this particular problem, and you will be going forward into the future. This man is moving, looking to the future for stability. So you are finding something new to do, and you are moving on, something that makes you very, very happy. You've got this eye running off of here, so you're being very, very cautious about how you interact with people and how you do things. You are really watching your back. But for the most part, you've turned your back on the past, and you are moving forward. You've got the Four of Swords over here. Whatever happened to you, you've parted company with that person, and it looks like you are moving on. You're taking your things and you are going. You're leaving back behind that situation that is not serving you anymore, and you found your own path and you're moving forward. And with the Five of Swords over here, it seemed like that situation was very, very upsetting to you. This person's, the top of the head is basically sliced off. You feel as though your luck is gone. You feel as though you've lost a lot of money in this process. And in a sense, almost lost your mind. You can't really think clearly about the whole situation. And you're grieving, or you're trying to get over this situation. So you are trying to recover from whatever happened. And you've decided to just walk away from that situation. Find your new path and walk away. And you are trying to recover. With the Five of Swords, it's generally trying to recover from people letting you down, or people, being really nasty to you. It seems like, it's really toppled. You can see that this table is toppled. So it's really turned your world upside down, and you are now trying to get things back together again. So I'm just going to draw some cards from this Wolf Pack, which is the Oracle. So you've got leadership over here. You will either assume or be appointed to a position of leadership, and this will be your way of serving others. Others could be seeking your advice and support. So you're entering into a position where you're going to take on that leadership role and be in charge of a lot of people, giving out advice. And after going through a lot of problems, it looks like you'll be a good person to give advice. You've got choices, and you will find many choices that are being presented to you. Choose wisely, for it will influence your future. So these options are coming up for you soon, and you will have to make some kind of decision about what to do. And it looks like you are being presented with a lot of options and choices, and you're trying to make that decision right now. And the last card is Turbulence. Now is not the time to make career changes, large purchases, or move. Severe turbulence indicated for the next 8 days. Make good choices and wait out the storm. So if you're going through any problems or discord at the moment, you need to just wait it out. This is, as they say, not the time to make big decisions. Wait for a couple of weeks and before you rethink it. So at the moment, you're going through a phase of healing. With this Five of Swords, you are healing from that kind of problem, getting yourself together again. You are going to be meeting somebody, maybe from your childhood, who will give you some insight into what to do next, some good advice coming your way, so that you can see the situation much more clearly. You are still focused a lot on your work, and it looks like you will, whatever doesn't serve you, it seems like you are going to abandon it. Any kind of responsibilities that are not working out for you, you're going to abandon it and walk away from it. Even with this Four of Swords in this deck, it looks like, abandoning something that wasn't serving you and moving away from it. So it looks like you are in a healing phase, although you might be feeling a bit down. This is the end of that phase. You are getting on top of your problems over there. Just watch your spending. You did suffer a financial loss from whatever had happened, but the Wheel of Fortune has come in for you, and it's turning in a very positive direction. So this energy that you're feeling right now will subside. It will go away. Just have a lot of hope and faith in the future, especially with the Star card. Maybe meditate, pray, and that will help you get over this situation. Ask for some divine guidance. It is there available for you, and if you ask, you will get it. So I hope that this reading has resonated, and please don't forget to watch your 2019 reads for your work, love, and general reads. And as I said, I will link it at the end of the videos. So thank you for watching. Take care now. Goodbye.